Welcome and thank you for watching the Time Clock Plus Hours Approval video. We will be going over how to approve hours within Time Clock Plus. To get to the Group Hours Approval screen, you can manage on your main menu to Hours and Group Hours. From here, you will be able to set up your filters and other items before you actually load data. Unlike individual hours, the data will not be displayed immediately, but would rather have you load the data for the information that you want to see. To effectively approve hours within the system, you can use the exception filter. The exception filter will show all sorts of information based on the approvals that you have access to. For most situations, you can check these two boxes at the top, which will require you to make approvals before the week can be closed and before payroll can be exported. These two items will tell you everything that you need to know and look at and approve before everything gets sent over to payroll. You can use other filters like we've seen in other training videos with employee filter, job code filter, and cost code filter. Like with the individual hours menu, you can also change your start date and stop date or period by selecting these options. You can also make the same changes you would make for hours within the individual hours menu by left clicking on a segment to see options for being able to edit, delete, add breaks or other items, or by double clicking on the segment to bring up the edit menu. To make approvals, once you have your filters in place to see all the items that you need to approve for the period, you can either select segments individually by selecting the manager checkmark. If you also have the option to do employee approvals, there will be an E with a check mark to do the employee approval category. You can approve items individually, select the M to approve all items in one employee's category, select the M at the top to approve items on this page. Keep in mind that a page is 100 records at a time, so if you have access to more than 100 records, you could use this to approve more items at once. Or, if you are able, you can use the Resolve Period button to resolve the entire period you are currently viewing and any exceptions that might be applied to that. Be careful with these latter approval options as they approve all information at once, and you want to make sure that you have thoroughly reviewed and made sure that an employee's time is correct before you sign off on that time. Once an employee's time is signed off on, it will remove, and you should have a record saying no records found. That's how you'll know that you have everything approved. You will want to double check that your exception filter isn't excluding anything extremely important from you, making sure that, again, it's required for close week and required for payroll exports, or that you have other filters enabled. Once all your hours are approved, you're good to go and payroll can get on with the show. Thank you so much for your time today and for being a Time Clock Plus customer.